I have a house that I put on Airbnb when I'm not using it. It's a simple house near the beach with 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. 2 of the bedrooms are for the guests who rent the place. The main bedroom is locked and I store my clothes and some personal items there. I need a place to keep my stuff without carrying it back and forth every time I visit. I use a regular lock and a deadbolt to secure the room, so it's pretty safe. It's not like I have anything really valuable in there, mostly just clothes. It was early spring, and even though it was still a bit cold near Boston, where I spend most of my time, I decided to take a trip to my house for the week. I usually work from home, so I have the flexibility to do things like this. Normally, after a guest leaves my house, I have a cleaning lady come and tidy up. The cost of her service is included in the Airbnb rental price. However, since I was heading down right after the current renter, I saved some money by skipping the cleaning lady and decided to clean the house myself. The last person who rented the place was a guy named Ramon. We chatted, and he mentioned he was renting with his fiancée. He asked for recommendations on good restaurants in the area. He seemed reliable. I generally prefer renting to couples or smaller groups of women, as they're less likely to party hard and potentially cause damage. I set off on my journey really early in the morning. It was a long drive, around 10 hours, with only short breaks for food and bathroom stops. By the time I reached the house, it was around 10 in the evening. I first unlocked and opened the front door before going back to my car to grab my bags and enter. I was exhausted from the drive and didn't bother checking for any mess. I headed straight to my bedroom, unlocked the door, and collapsed onto the bed. I was so tired that I didn't even brush my teeth. I expected to sleep soundly all night, but that didn't happen. I woke up in a completely dark room, and the clock by my bed showed it was 11:30 p.m. I had only been asleep for a bit over an hour. Something woke me up, so I checked my phone for messages and turned on the bedside lamp. Looking around, I decided to go into the living room. I took the opportunity to examine everything. Nothing in the room seemed out of place. Not a single pillow or even a can of beer had been moved. I went into the bedrooms. No one was there, but I noticed the covers on one bed looked like they had been adjusted, confirming someone had been here. I thought maybe they were the neatest guests I've ever had. I have a camera on the front porch, though I rarely check it unless a customer is causing trouble. However, my curiosity got the better of me. I opened the camera app on my phone and checked the motion history. It recorded a man entering the house 3 days ago using the code lock, but there was no woman with him. Quite odd. I looked for any other movements from that day until I arrived, which the camera also captured, but there was nothing else. I double-checked multiple times. I suddenly felt a shiver down my spine. It was pretty late, but I opened the Airbnb app to message Ramon and make sure he checked out okay. I decided to check the bedroom where he probably slept. I started searching under the bed and in the closets, pulling the doors open quickly. The first closet was empty. Moving to the second guest bedroom, both twin beds looked undisturbed. Opening the last closet, I found it empty too. I sat on one of the beds, staring at our conversation on the app. Then, I heard the master bedroom door quietly click shut, like someone closing it deliberately, not just a draft. I went to the living room and looked at the master bedroom door. With a shaky voice, I asked, "Ramon, are you still in there?" No response. I noticed the light was still on in the room under the door. Curious, I got on all fours to look underneath and was startled when I saw 2 feet standing a few feet away, just behind the door. I went to the kitchen to get a knife, thinking of grabbing the big carving one, but someone had already taken it. So I decided to leave the house and call 911. I waited outside until the police arrived. When we went inside, Ramon was in the living room without a knife, speaking with a Portuguese accent and acting innocent. He claimed he just needed a place to stay for one more night, but it sounded like nonsense. He denied picking up the knife, and it was back in the holder conveniently. After 30 minutes of talking, the police let him go and suggested I contact Airbnb to sort things out. I was shocked and felt like the police didn't do their job. After they left, I changed the lock code and informed Airbnb. Even though I didn't get paid for the extra day Ramon stayed, they banned him from using the app again. It doesn't feel like proper justice, considering he might have intended harm in my own house and bedroom. What are your thoughts about this story? I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel and check out one of these videos to help the channel grow. See you next time around. Take care.